Am I the only one that didn't know airplanes are basically flying marvels packed with mind-blowing secrets? If you've ever stared up at the sky and wondered how those giant metal birds actually stay up there, you're about to find out. And trust me, you'll never look at airplanes the same way again. Today, I'm taking you on a high-flying journey through the incredible world of airplanes. We'll explore their fascinating history, the science that keeps them in the air, and some jaw-dropping facts you probably never knew. Buckle up, because this is the ultimate guide to airplanes, facts, history, and more. Whether you're curious about how planes work or just love a good story, there's something here for everyone. First off, let's talk about the history of airplanes. The story of flight is one of human ambition, creativity, and a relentless desire to conquer the skies. It all started with the Wright brothers, two bicycle mechanics from Ohio who dared to dream bigger than anyone before them. In 1903, Orville and Wilbur Wright made the first powered flight in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Their aircraft, the Wright Flyer, was a fragile-looking contraption made of wood and fabric, but it changed the world forever. Their plane, the Wright Flyer, was a marvel of innovation, and it flew for just 12 seconds. That short hop covered only 120 feet, but it was enough to prove that powered, controlled flight was possible. But that short flight paved the way for modern aviation. In just over a century, we've gone from rickety biplanes to sleek jets that can cross continents in hours. Now, fast forward to World War II. This era was a turning point for aviation, as nations raced to develop faster, stronger, and more advanced aircraft. This conflict saw massive advancements in aviation technology. Airplanes became crucial to military strategy, and the need for speed and agility pushed engineers to new heights. The legendary Spitfire and the fearsome Messerschmitt were among the most iconic planes of the era. These machines weren't just tools of war, they were symbols of hope, innovation, and national pride. Jet engines were also developed during this time, forever changing the face of aviation. The introduction of jet propulsion meant planes could fly higher, faster, and farther than ever before. Speaking of jet engines, let's dive into the mechanics of how airplanes actually work. It's not just magic, it's science. Airplanes fly thanks to four main forces: lift, weight, thrust, and drag. Each one plays a crucial role in getting a plane off the ground and keeping it there. Lift is created by the wings as air flows over them. Weight is the force of gravity pulling the plane down. Thrust is produced by the engines pushing the plane forward, and drag is the resistance of the air pushing back. When thrust overcomes drag and lift overcomes weight, you're airborne. Simple, right? But behind that simplicity is a world of complex engineering and precise calculations. But airplanes aren't just about getting from point A to point B. They're also incredible feats of engineering, designed to withstand extreme conditions and keep passengers safe at 35,000 feet. They're also engineering marvels. Every bolt, every rivet, and every panel is carefully designed and tested to ensure maximum safety and efficiency. Take the Boeing 747, for example. This iconic aircraft, often called the Queen of the Skies, has been a symbol of long-distance travel for decades. This Queen of the Skies can carry over 400 passengers and has a wingspan of 211 feet. That's longer than the distance of a basketball court. It's been a game-changer in commercial aviation since its introduction in 1969. The 747 made it possible for more people to travel farther, faster, and more affordably than ever before. Now, let's talk about some fun facts. Airplanes are full of surprises, and there's always something new to learn. Did you know that the fastest airplane ever built is the North American X-15? This rocket-powered aircraft was part of a series of experimental flights in the 1960s. It reached speeds of over 4,500 miles per hour. That's more than 6 times the speed of sound, and it even touched the edge of space. Or how about the fact that the Airbus A380, the world's largest passenger plane, has a wingspan longer than a football field? Amazing, right? This double-decker giant can carry up to 850 passengers in some configurations. But it's not all about size and speed. Airplanes come in all shapes and sizes, from tiny two-seaters to massive cargo haulers, each designed for a specific purpose. Airplanes have also revolutionized travel, making the world a smaller place. Today, you can wake up in one country and fall asleep on the other side of the planet. Today, you can fly from New York to Tokyo in under 14 hours. Just imagine, what once took weeks by ship now takes less than a day by air. That's around 6,700 miles covered in less than a day. Airplanes have truly made the world more connected, bringing people, cultures, and ideas together like never before. And let's not forget the unsung heroes of aviation, cargo planes. These workhorses of the sky keep our global economy moving. These giants of the skies transport everything from fresh produce to medical supplies across the globe. Without them, many of the goods we rely on every day simply wouldn't be available. The Boeing 747-8F, for example, can carry up to 140 tons of cargo. That's enough to fill an entire warehouse. That's equivalent to the weight of about 24 elephants. Next time you see a cargo plane overhead, just think about the incredible loads it's carrying. Finally, let's look to the future. The next chapter in aviation is all about sustainability and innovation. Electric and hybrid airplanes are on the horizon, promising more eco-friendly flights. These new designs aim to reduce emissions and make air travel greener for generations to come. Companies like Airbus and Boeing are investing heavily in this technology, so stay tuned for exciting developments. We might soon see planes that run on batteries or even solar power. And who knows? With the rise of urban air mobility, we could one day see flying taxis zipping above city streets, making commutes faster and more exciting than ever. But let's not forget the people who keep these incredible machines running. Behind every flight is a dedicated team of ground crew, engineers, and maintenance specialists who work tirelessly to ensure every airplane is safe and ready for takeoff. Before each flight, pilots and crew perform detailed safety checks, inspecting everything from the engines to the landing gear. These routines are crucial for keeping passengers and crew safe, and they're a testament to the precision and discipline of the aviation industry. And up in the control towers, air traffic controllers coordinate the movement of thousands of planes every day. Their job is to keep the skies safe and organized, guiding pilots through takeoff, landing, and everything in between. Ever wondered how investigators figure out what happened during an incident? That's where the famous black box comes in. These flight data recorders capture every detail of a flight, helping experts learn from the past and make flying even safer. And speaking of safety, let's talk about turbulence. While it might feel scary, turbulence is a normal part of flying, and modern airplanes are built to handle it with ease. Pilots are trained to navigate through rough air, and the aircraft themselves are tested to withstand far more than what you'll ever experience as a passenger. Of course, no flight would be complete without the cabin crew. Flight attendants do much more than serve snacks. They're highly trained professionals ready to handle emergencies, provide first aid, and make your journey as comfortable as possible. And let's not forget those breathtaking views from 35,000 feet. Whether you're gazing at a sunrise above the clouds or watching city lights twinkle below, flying offers a perspective on our world that's truly unique. All right, aviation fans, that's a wrap on our ultimate guide to airplanes. We've covered everything from the earliest flights to the future of air travel. From the Wright brothers' first flight to the cutting-edge technology of tomorrow, airplanes have truly transformed our world. They've made the impossible possible and continue to inspire us to reach for the skies. Thanks for flying with me today, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more fascinating facts and stories. If you have any questions or want to share your favorite airplane fact, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies. Who knows what amazing things we'll discover next in the world of aviation? And as we wrap up, let's take a moment to appreciate the wonder of flight. From the roar of the engines to the quiet moments above the clouds, airplanes remind us that with enough imagination and determination, the sky is never the limit. It's just the beginning.